Hello everyone, my name is Anaïs and I am a certified facilitator of Access Consciousness and also a certified facilitator of Talk to the Entity classes. And I wanted to talk with you about entities today. Ooh, are you scared of entities? And do you know that fear is a distractor implant? And it's always, always, always distracting you from your potency. So how many potency are you hiding with the fear you are choosing? And how many potencies will be available for you if you started to acknowledge how aware you are about entities? And our awareness about entities is so different than we thought it will be. You know, maybe in the access classes, in the access bars classes, we are talking about this thing. 98% of our thoughts, feelings, and emotions don't belong to us. And to how many entities are this belonging? How many times are you thinking something that is just a communication with entities? How many times are you feeling something and it's not your feelings, it's a communication with entities? It's so often, really. So I would like to invite you to do just a little exercise to start acknowledging your abilities to perceive entities. Are you ready? So first, please, just relax. Just relax. Push your barriers down. Just ask them to be down, down. Relax your barriers. Push your barriers down even more. Relax. Relax your thoughts. Relax your barriers. And expand out. Expand out even more. Expand out even more. Expand out even more. And just be aware of your space, of your body, of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And ask, okay, please, all entities, go further from me. Go away. Get out of the room and get even further and further. And just be aware of how what you sense in your body and around you. Is there more space? Entities don't have the same awareness of us with space and time, so they can be just here, and for them it's okay, and for you it's like, oh, I don't feel really good right now. So just asking them to go away, to leave you some space, can bring you so much ease. So ask them again, okay, all entities, please now leave me. Go away from my body. And even more, go out of the room, I mean, and just perceive how is it for you? How is it for your body? Is your mind quiet? And acknowledge this. Do you perceive a difference? I'm curious. And please practice this for some times. You can do this whenever you want, whenever you're like, ooh, or whenever there is a lot of thoughts in your head and it's like blah, 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 blah. Okay, stop, push your barriers down and ask everyone to go further from you. Oh, go away, leave me, just a moment. Okay, and do you know the clearing for entities? Maybe it will be a good time to do it, to bring even more ease for them and for you. It's just so easy with talk to the entities tools. You just have to ask them questions so they can go out of the point they are blocked in. Like you know, when you are stuck in something, in a problem or a belief, you're stuck in it and you start to ask questions, which is one of the tools of Access Consciousness. And you ask, who does this belong to? How does it get even better? What else is possible? And it starts to open the space for other possibilities to come in for you. And it's the same with entities. We can just ask them, okay, all entities, who are you? Who were you before that? 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 Until you sense like a change in the energy. Who were you before that? 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 And who will you be in the future? 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 Please take all your magnetic imprintings and leave. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all names, shorts, boys and beyonds. This is the basic tools to clear entities, to help them to acknowledge, okay, now who am I? Oh, I'm an entity. Okay. Who was I before that? Oh, I had a body. And before that, oh, I had another body maybe. And before that, oh, and who will you be in the future? Oh, I can choose something else, really? So we just help them to change their point of view about where they are blocked. And it's so easy. And good news, you don't have to perceive anything to do it and for it to work. When I started, I was already aware about some sorts of entities. I was aware of spirits of the earth. I was aware of how do we say that in English? Beings of light. I got it. Beings of light and spirit of the earth. And ghosts was the part I was not so familiar with. I perceived them, I talk with them sometimes, but I didn't like it. And I had a lot of points of view about that. I'm the only one I know. And when I learned this tool to ask questions, I was like, okay, I can try that. I was like, yeah, well, if I'm dying today and I have points of view about this and points of view about entities, I might get blocked too. And if I'm blocked as an entity, I would love someone to facilitate me to choose something else. So I'm willing to do it for them. And I started to clear entities with these questions. And for months, I didn't perceive anything. So I was just asking the questions again and again and again and again, and asking the other question again and again and again and again. And I didn't knew if it was working. I didn't have a proof that it was working, but somewhere inside of me, my knowing was aware of something. And I was like, yeah, I will continue this. And what I discovered is that perceiving is a muscle. So if we are not used to acknowledge our perceiving, we just have to practice and to muscle this perceiving and this awareness. So are you willing to improve your capacities, to acknowledge your capacities and to discover all the abilities that you already have, but just didn't acknowledge until now. This is my invitation for you, and I truly invite you to follow Talk to the Entities introduction class or beginning class. It's full of tools. It's so empowering. And we are clearing so many energies that are stuck with us, and it's bringing so much ease in the life of people who choose it, who are choosing this, with their bodies, with their relationships, with themselves, inside of them, about judgment, about competition, about acknowledging our potency and our power. We are so powerful. Do you know that? Do you know the gift that you are and how powerful and potent you are? This class is really about empowering you to acknowledge your abilities and to strengthen your awareness. So I will be pleased to welcome you if the energy match. And you can also see on the Talk to the Entities website all the classes that are available in the world and all the specialties also. So have fun with these tools and let me know how is it for you. Please write a message, or you can contact me also if you have more questions. And I'm looking forward to know how is it for you to acknowledge your abilities with entities. Have a nice day and see you there. Bye.